Hey guys, how you doing? Joe here. I'm with Tripper. We're just out at the debris shelter. I just wrapped up shooting a video completing this shelter, and while I was out here I thought I wanted to talk for a little bit and put it into a different video. I'd love to sit here and have a fire while I'm talking, but that's part of the problem. Indeed. Tripper, stop. In Ontario, there is a fire ban now. What they're saying is that they want... Sorry, I gotta go see what he's doing. 1 minute. Tripper, there's nothing there, man. Sorry about that. The reasoning they're giving us for a fire ban is not because it's too dry or anything like that. It's super early in the season, everything's wet. There's still snow around here. But it's that they don't want any emergency crews being potentially taken up by a potential fire or something like that when they could be needed for other emergencies around. That's what they're saying. It really sucks. I'm not going to go against it, and I don't suggest that anyone does, but listen to this. Sure, you can go on a canoe trip, or you can go on a camping trip and use a stove, a portable propane stove, whatever the case may be, isobutane, but I'm not going to go on an ISO spring canoe fishing trip without the potential, or without the possibility of having fire. It's a potential life-threatening situation, right? So if I dip in the water, that water is numbingly cold, like hypothermia is right like that. If you're even able to get over the water and get to shore and light a fire, your chances are still slim. But without being allowed to light a fire, I'm not just gonna roll over and be like, oh, you know what I mean? Like, oops, guess I won't live anymore because I can't have a fire. But like, I can't very well do that on video either. And again, I'm not saying that you should. I'm not saying that you should do it off of video. I'm just saying, I go out, I film my trips, and if I don't have the possibility for having a fire on a spring canoe trip, that's dangerous. It really just is a dangerous situation. So things have to change. Everyone has to change. This has to be an eye-opener for everyone, this whole situation, right? It's already late, and if you're like I am and hadn't really been taking prepping seriously, so listen, prepping is always on like the verge of like what I'm into, right? Like the camping, bushcraft, survival has a prepping crossover aspect, but I always just ignored it because I didn't care about it and wasn't concerned about it. What I was concerned about personally was being able to get out of the woods if I needed to, or to be able to live in the woods if I needed to until help came, or things like that, or to be comfortable in the woods, right? To know what to use in the woods when I'm there for what. But Tripper, can you lay down? Down, 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 down all the way. Thank you. But I ignored the other part of it and kind of, I don't want to say scoffed at it, but I just didn't really care because I didn't think it was important. Well, now who's laughing, guys? Like, honestly, I'm not saying go become a crazy prepper. I'm not saying you need to have a way to, you don't have to have like a bug out bag or anything. Go lay down, go on. But a get home bag, just a get home bag might be a smart idea to start with, right? Like, so here's my thinking. And if I need to get home, if I'm gone somewhere, I have to go get supplies or whatever. Even if my truck just breaks down, this isn't even like a crisis situation. This is a I live north situation, and I should have everything on my truck all ready to get home if I need to. You know what I mean? And I have odds and ends thrown in here or there, but I never really had a dedicated truck bag. I had a dedicated truck tote that I had things that I could use for while I'm in the truck. If I broke down, I could like camp out in the truck, but to never get home. You know what I mean? Never something to get home. And now I'm not leaving my family. You know what I mean? I'm never going to leave my family now for more than like a day or two at a time while this is going on. It's just not going to happen. So if I'm out somewhere, I live an hour away from the city. If I have to somehow get home, you know what I mean? For some reason, I want to be able to get home. So I packed a small bag, I put it in my truck. If there's interest, you know what, I'll make a video about that. But I'm not trying to preach doom and gloom here at all. And I'm not trying to have the wool over my eyes either. You know what I mean? I'm trying to see this for what it is, and I want you guys to as well. I have people on my live stream commenting that this isn't even real, this is just all fake. Come on. I don't care what your opinion is of how it started or how whatever the case may be, the politics, any of it behind it. The reality is there's people dying, people in Italy, people in New York. It's happening, right? This isn't made up, and I don't care what it came from, and I don't care how it came. I do care, but right now that's not my concern. You know what I mean? And it shouldn't be your concern. Your concern should be taking care of you, yourself, your immediate family, and then being able to try to help other people if you can. This isn't going to go away for a very long time, and the world's never going to be the same again, period. I don't care if you disagree. I don't care what. That's the case. No one's ever gone through something like this, and especially in our lifetime, my lifetime. So it's going to put a damper on camping for me, the type of camping I want to do for sure. I want to go on canoe trips, spring canoe trips while fishing are my favorite kind of video to make, my favorite kind of trip to go on, bar none. Like, it's what I love to do. And I'm not going to be able to really do that this year, but that's okay. If that's all that comes of this, then we're doing all right. You know what I mean? But I'll still be able to do videos. I'll still, even without a fire, I'll still be able to go camping. I'll be able to use my stove. I know it's not going to be as nice ambient-wise for myself and to watch, but it is what it is. You have to follow the rules, and they want you to. They're trying to do things for a reason, and I'm not trying to fight that. You know what I mean? I'm not trying to go against the grain or anything. So, yeah, you guys, we all have to stay home. You know what I mean? This is nonsense. I have a lot of younger viewers, so I really implore you just to stay home right now. Like, this is when your parents go to work and stuff. Don't be sneaking out, and like just do what you're supposed to do right now. Try to. You know, flatten that curve, as they say. I hate using phrases like that, but it is what it is. It's going to be Easter very soon, and maybe this is a good time for Easter. Maybe this is a good time for us to all just kind of slow down a little bit and try and think of what really matters. And yeah, and if you're a religious person, then this makes sense, for it to be around this time. And I'm sure we all need a little bit of God in our lives. I'm not trying to get preachy with you. I myself, more than a lot of people, need it. I was raised in the church. You know what I mean? I haven't been practicing for years, but I know all about it, and I don't disagree with it. It's just, it is what it is right now for me. But it is a time of reflection too. You know what I mean? A time of thinking what's important and getting yourself better, bettering yourself by learning something. By learning something useful, maybe. By learning something that you could use in the potential future here, where maybe we're not going to have so much help, and we're going to have to be a little bit more self-reliant, self-sufficient. So I know that's what I've been doing lately, trying to learn a few things here and there, and not worry about so much about going camping and what my next trip is and how I'm going to get my next video out and things like that. I'm still going to get videos out all the time, every week. It's going to happen. It'll be a little bit shorter, like I said. Oh, man, and I got a lot of people just so confused. So when I made that video saying I was only going to make 10-minute videos, I was dead serious. And then I got, like, inundated with ideas and people offering their internet services to me and things like that. Like, I've parked in people's garage driveways and uploaded. I've gone into a random open apartment that I got allowed to go in and use. I laid there for 2 hours while my last video uploaded, and I'm driving 2 hours. Like, I'm doing it. You know, I'm getting my videos uploaded regardless. It's happening. And then everybody's like, Joe says he's only putting up 10-minute videos. It's like, I even explained it in the next video in the thing. I'm sorry. I'm sorry for putting out longer videos for you guys. You know what I mean? It's like, things change, guys. Things change. And when I put out a video saying that, and I get inundated with responses of how I can do it better, and people offering their services to me, I have to take them up on that, right? I'm not going to just be like, no, I said I'm only going to make 10-minute videos, so that's gonna, no, I want to put out longer videos. You guys want longer videos. My 10-minute videos don't do well. They don't get good views. So therein lies the proof, right? But anyways, yeah, I'm trying to better myself. I hope that you guys are doing that too. I hope that you're holding your family dear and staying out of populated areas. I'm going to be crossing my fingers, waiting for the day where I can go on a canoe trip with a fire. But until then, we're going to figure out what we're doing. Maybe Tripper and I'll go on a backpacking trip. Listen, all the parks are closed again, right? I heard in in Australia, one part of Australia, they're not even allowed to fish right now. And if I'm not mistaken, Indiana, you're not allowed to go camping. That might have been a broad statement. But in Ontario, provincial parks are closed. The parks even around here, like to take the kids to, are closed and everything. But there's still Crown Land. I can still access Crown Land. I can still go on four-wheeler trips. You know what I mean? I can still do backpacking. Backpacking I don't really mind doing without a fire because I can hike until nighttime and then cook up my food in my stove and go to bed. Maybe me and Tripper will do that, a 2-night backpacking trip type thing. There's places around here I can do that I don't have to go into a park for. So, anyways, this is all going to take a lot of adjustment. I think we all need to act right now, especially the people who haven't acted before, and get your supplies while you can, order stuff online while you can, and get your house in order while you can, get your family in order, get everything in order. If you have to go to the dentist, go to the dentist right now. You know what I mean? Because you might not be able to do that in a month. My sister's pregnant right now, so I'm sure all that's going to be fine. I'm sure it's all going to still function fine. You know what I mean? I hope so. That's my prayer. But there's a huge chance it won't. So again, not a doom and gloom type guy at all. Just a reality of the situation. So let me know what you guys are thinking. Please refrain from being ridiculous in the comments about this. Like, people are getting hurt. This is affecting people's lives and stuff. Let's be a little bit civil, okay? So thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for all the support. I'll probably do a live stream again next week. Just keep in touch. You know what I mean? Everybody's doing them right now. Everybody's at home. So me and Tripper are gonna get out of here. Go edit some videos, chop some wood. That's another thing. I gotta keep chopping all that wood, man. I want to save my propane, you know what I mean? So, grasshopper and the ant style. You guys have a great day. Thank you very much for watching my videos. Stay safe. Be kind to one another. Stay inside. Help someone out if you can. Love yous. All right, Trip. Let's go. Oh, my bum's wet. My bum's wet, bro.